version of the general cognitive model looks a little something like this. Okay. We have events in life, okay, based upon how we think about those events or process those events. Our processing influences our feelings influence our actions, and our actions influence our results. Now, this may be a principle that DBT did a little better job of emphasizing, and that's simply just because feelings often influence actions doesn't mean they have to dictate them. And again, a lot of people may say, well, duh. But for a lot of our emotionally reactive, impulsive, Linehan called them emotionally dysregulated clients, this isn't such a simple concept. For a lot of these people, it takes months or sometimes even years. Strategies. Okay, so as long as I behave in ways that I rub everybody in my life the wrong way so nobody likes me, well, then I continue to guarantee that I stay emotionally deprived and that I never have any authentic connection with people. Maintenance, avoidance, overcompensation. 3 different ways that schemas are reinforced, which is going to be important for us to identify target behaviors in these areas as we move forward in the treatment process. All right, I have made you sit a long time. I'm asking for questions here, and now I can come out and go to the question here. Can you please give an example of what you would consider to be a compelling schema? Again, compelling just has to do with the strength. So the way that we know, we're going to be very open, for instance, about ruptures in the therapeutic alliance is the clinical term that they use. And I may just ask, I may say, when I mentioned your dad just a couple of sentences ago, I noticed that you didn't look very happy, or it seems like you're just a little more argumentative with me today. And I'm wondering if I said anything that caused you to be upset, or I'm wondering if I have done anything that's caused you to be upset, that you're upset with me, if that has to do with it. And then if they say yes, I mean, we'll go back and we'll talk about it. Number one, that really models that it is okay to have a conversation in relationships about relationships. And just because there was a misunderstanding, I mean, the reality is that we all hurt people's feelings. We do it without meaning to, hopefully, but we automatically have to flip and hate them. Very, very meaningful discussion that night. I shouldn't have cut. Since I did, I'm bad. There's the schema level. Worthless. Note the very simple reality-based challenge to every should statement. I shouldn't have cut. You know what? I can't change it now. I did it. All I can do is commit to myself to not do it again. I can forgive myself and move on. It's just a bad choice. She says, I am still a worthwhile person that is loved by God and a couple other people who just did a shitty thing. Okay, so in her language, she's doing exactly what we want her to do there, separating the behavior from who she is as a person, reassigning that meaning that the schema was trying to assign to it. Okay, so I said 3 things. One, what could they do different?